Hi, I'm Jess Cannell, and I blog at jesscannell.com and have a podcast at momonpurpose.com. And today I was thinking about weakness and the importance for us to embrace the concept of our own weakness. I grew up thinking of the gospel as something that is for when you get saved. And in recent years, I've come to really understand more and more, I'd say increasingly, the need for me to embrace the gospel every day. Not just as the means for my initial moment of salvation, but actually as the means through which God's grace comes to me every day, that I am weak and needy, that I continually, the cry of Paul in Romans, I do the thing that I don't mean to do, and I don't do the things that I know I ought to do. Embracing that weakness, and then in that moment, reminding myself that it is not my ability to do the exact right thing in every moment that secures salvation for me or secures God's good love for me, but that He loved me first, and that He loves me while we were yet sinners. Christ died for us, and that it is His love first that comes to me and enables me to then live out of gratitude for what He has already accomplished, rather than live trying to earn His good opinion or His favor. So lately, especially with this most recent postpartum time, I've just had a lot more emotions than has typically been the case for me, and I really see that as God's mercy in my life, actually, that He has ordained and arranged circumstances and hormones and whatever else to produce this strong awareness of my own weakness. And this is just maybe my public declaration that I'm done pretending to be strong. I am a weak, frail person, and I didn't always see myself that way. I've actually, throughout my life, seen myself as pretty strong and like a force to be reckoned with. I was the girl on the baseball team, and I was the debate girl, and I was, class president in college, and going to take on the world, and anymore, I just really recognize that I am a weak sinner in need of Christ and in need of Him to change me, both on the inside and my outside. And I am done pretending to be something other than that. And I'm not typically a pretender, I don't think, but like many people, there was an undercurrent in the legalistic, churches and upbringing that kind of encourages, and this is not against my parents or grandparents, it's just kind of in the South, that you put on a good face, and you smile for pictures, and you clean your language up, and you speak Christianese, and you look good on Sundays and any other time that you run into somebody. Even if you're having a really crummy day, you say, "I'm good, how are you?" And I'm just done doing that. The other day, this lady asked me, she said, "Oh, I didn't see you at church last Sunday. Did I miss you?" And I said, "No." I just was really, I forget how I said it. I had a terrible morning, and I sent the kids to church, and I was too irritated to come. I laid down and took a nap, which is not probably what you expect your pastor's wife to say. And the thing is, I'm not even sure that's theologically or theoretically the right thing, but I could not go to church in that moment and fake it and pretend to be cheerful for other people. So I'm still in process of figuring out how this looks, but this is just my way of encouraging you, I guess, that if you feel weak sometimes, if you feel needy, I do too. And I think more than ever, I used to hear older ladies that I really respected um, say things like, the older I get, the more I realize I need the Lord. Or one lady I knew said having more kids made her realize that there was more selfishness in her heart. And I kind of thought those ladies were being fakely humble, or like they were like saying the right thing, like, because I really thought, oh yeah, right, I know, I'm the bad sinner because I'm the 14-year-old who cusses, or whatever it was that was in my life, and you're this godly 63-year-old lady or whatever. And now I'm just very aware that they were telling the truth. The older I get, the more I see my need for Christ and his wholesale renovation of my heart and my mouth and my emotions, and the way that I cannot be strong enough. I can't be strong enough to save myself. I can't be strong enough for other people and their expectations. I cannot be strong enough to be a perfect mom for my children and to produce some sort of effect in their lives so that they will all walk to know the Lord. God knows my heart. I pray that all of them will come to follow him. But I cannot secure that through my own strength. It is him and his work in me and ultimately in their lives that will show them what I believe. That's what I'm talking about when I say his work in me. That will either indicate that I am not actually a believer or that I'm some sort of hypocrite, or it will confirm to them, you know what, mom's not perfect, but I have seen God at work in her life. And ultimately is his work in their lives that will save them. So I can't be strong enough for anybody. And it's time I admit it. What about you? Leave comments. JessCannell.com. I hope you'll come and visit.